And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Tylor Megill. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Tommy Pham in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here from Pittsburgh. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Johan Oviedo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Up the middle, Kiner-Falefa. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now.
The right fielder.
An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And foul ball. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. And he chases that one. And now 2 gone.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
2 down, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. In the air, center field. Sawinski settles under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Queens, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Megill back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nick.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Second inning here, no score. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. Draws the walk there, and that's their first base runner of the game.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Endy Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a base hit into right center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second. Popped up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Here's Jesse Winker.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asshole. About to go low through ab on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigue zone.
And that's outside.
That's outside.
And there's
2
a
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
In the air to left center. Sawinski sizing this one up. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Ground ball scooped up. Key Brian Hayes. Now 2 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses.
Ball 1.
And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Almost got him.
We got a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
1-0.
That one way inside.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's down.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Brian Hayes.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hayes getting to start at 3rd, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fly to left his first time. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Line drive, base hit, just kind of sliced that one into center.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
Here's Tommy Pham. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Kiner-Falefa off of first with 2 away. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball there. Not close with that one. 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now it's Jose Siri. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That's off the mark.
Inside.
Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that one hammered. That's back. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch. That is the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Spencer Horwitz.
That one pushed foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch to McCutchen. And they'll do it again. Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. And now, Nick Gonzalez. He reached on a walk his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 0-2. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Andy Rodriguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is foul back. Just missed the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Ripped on the ground to second, throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
So up next, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That to right, McCutchen. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, bases empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line drive, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out
Now
with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike at 95. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz also throwing. High fly ball right field. Going back is McCutchen. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Megill back to work. In the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Smoked on the ground a second. McNeil gets it to first. That's it out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Isaiah.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Alvarez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's the strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center field.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the air, right side. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's grounded out a couple of times. This one in the air, center field. Sawinski makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham. Pham measures 6 feet 2 inches, 37 years young. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Ground ball to the right side. Gloves it on the dive. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
A nice diving play at second, gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Megill checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo gets under it, and that drops foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one the other way. Nimmo pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's Kutch to the dish.
Right fielder Andrew McCutcheon.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
This one in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pham off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Siri makes the catch, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now it's Juan Soto. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen. Singing. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped towards third. Hayes. Toss to second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Winker.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Chases that one upstairs.
0-1.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. His home and away splits there.
Vientos.
And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. Mets leave one, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. A.J. Minter.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. A walk, and he's also single. First offering, and it just misses. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Rodriguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, Lindor tosses to first, and that is that. Pirates lead 1, still down 3-0. taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That one missing inside.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fly ball center field. Sawinski in and to his right. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Out to short. Got the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now Jose Siri. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Falter, the lefty, warming up as well. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead at 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Huascar Brazoban.
Huascar Brazoban.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 3. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. Tommy Pham.
Outside.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first, he made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That's down and in.
1-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo running hard to get it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Bailey Falter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Juan Soto.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Out towards right center field. Sawinski under it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. That'll make it out of here. His second homer of this series. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jesse Winker. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So 2 down now. And here is Mark Vientos. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and like you can't stop.
Now pitching toward
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And a pitch. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
Good job to fight that one off. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Mets leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth.
Oh, that's out.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Say you better buzz. Finish you really wanna us. You really spilling blood. Everybody tough. So they gotta go and see this.